This is a Shiba Inu Price Calculator. I'm going to do some hypothetical scenarios to show you the realistic potential about how our beloved Shiba Inu token see the potential of it getting up to 1 cent and potentially $1. I'm making this because if you've been on YouTube a lot, you've probably seen a lot of thumbnails like this and lots of videos which claim that Shiba Inu is going to reach 10 cents. Sometimes it even says $1, $50, $15, and so forth. And all these videos are fun to watch, but they're not particularly realistic in the short term. So I'm going to try and use my understanding of economics, and as much as I've studied about the tokenomics of the Shiba Inu ecosystem to give us a a more realistic outlook. Okay, so this is the Shiba Inu price calculator. So on this side, this is where I can put in the volume every time we purchase. That contributes to the volume, and that's going to contribute to the market cap. Okay, before I continue, basically there's two ways in which we can affect the price. Firstly is by increasing the market cap. That means anytime we pretty much make purchases of the Shiba Inu token, the price goes up. And also by affecting the supply. If we reduce the supply of coins, that also increases the price. So the purpose of this calculator is to, we're able to do combinations of both, and both mechanisms are sort of available in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. The market cap is determined mostly by, by the market, how many people buy and sell Shiba Inu, and the circulating supply. Ultimately, it will be determined by the community through the governance mechanism. That's the special thing about the Shiba Inu. After ShibaSwap, we'll be able to vote and potentially affect the supply. And I've built this calculator to so that we can see the price as we burn various percentages of the circulating supply to see how far we can get. So if you're down with me, let's have some hypothetical scenarios. Okay, so Shiba Inu was conceived in August, and at around about August, it had no purchases and a market cap of nil, obviously a price of nil, and circulating supply which had been minted of about 394 trillion. That's how much are currently in circulation. We can quickly verify this if we go to CoinMarketCap. So currently it says that this is the price. I will take that and I'll adjust our calculator. The calculator at the moment, just give me a second. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll just put in some hypothetical numbers. So let's just say in September, 10 million was bought, which is not really true, but our price goes up to 25 Satoshi units. In October, let's pretend again, let's just say 15, however many zeros that is, not many, 15 million. So at this stage, the market cap is, as you can see, is increased to 25 million, and the circulating supply obviously remains the same, but our price has increased to 63 Satoshi units. So in the month of November, let's just say that there's not a lot of activity because people are preparing for Christmas and they're not really thinking about Shiba Inu, and there's only 500,000 volume, and the price only marginally increases to 65,000. December, let's say 25 million gets purchased. So now, Shiba Inu has increased quite significantly, up at this stage, and we now at 128, And this is when things start getting exciting. Let's just say, what's that? That's probably a bit too much. Didn't want it to jump that much. Okay, we'll get 500 million volume in that month. So at this stage, we are now at 1394, and let's just say I decide to buy at this stage, you know, I decide to buy 1 million worth or 100 million worth of SHIB. No, that's not enough. That's 10 million worth of SHIB. So I'm lucky. So it's cost me 139. I'll just put that there. Let's just say about 1 million in one. Okay. I'll try to change it up. I'll say, okay, cool. And it's about $200 worth, hypothetically. And we have another bumper month, and 500 mil happens in February. The prices continues to go up. Then suddenly we have 1 billion. You know, what was that? 10 billion. 10, yeah. 1 billion. Our price is at 5194. And so far we've got a $2 billion market cap. I'm going to try my best to see how close we can get to the truth, to currently where we're at. So I'm just going to say, let's say April, we had that. And May, let's just say, just moved up by another 500 million. We now have a market cap of 3 billion, and then, as we know, in June, you know, the market crashed. I'm just going to put that there, and that's how we get our current price. As of, you know, the moment of recording this video is about 6858. Let's see how far we are. Yeah, it's at 6858 according to coin market cap. Okay. So realistically, how as you can see that we only have a market cap of 2 billion. We want to see how much, you know, we'll need to get at least up to 1 cent maybe. So I'm just going to get some inspiration. I'm going to see other well-performing cryptocurrencies. I'm going to come here and see what cryptocurrency does fairly well. I'll jump here and I'll say, okay, Polkadot here, it's quite a popular one. They have a current market cap of 15 billion. Let's pretend CNN starts talking about Shiba Inu, and the world really gets the attention of Shiba Inu, and we suddenly have 15 billion. So at 15 billion, now our market cap is increased, our price is now skyrocketed up to this. Now to have a look at how my initial purchase of SHIB has jumped up from 139 to 6,000. So that's pretty good, but it's still not $1. But I've pretty much, if I was to cash out here, you know, I'll definitely be in the green. Let's have a look and see what else happens. Let's jump back and see what we can. Cardano, for example. Okay, I'm gonna jump up and see. Okay, let's just go for the big gun straight away. Bitcoin and Ethereum. So their total is about 900 billion. Clearly, this is just an interesting exercise, but I just wanted to show you. So if we sold, if somehow all the value, if people sold all their Bitcoin, all the Bitcoin currently on the market, and all the Ethereum, and they decided to buy Shiba Inu, that would be a total of 900 billion. Let's only add one more zero. That's a total of 900 billion. So we'll now have the highest market cap in the entire cryptocurrency space, but our price would have jumped up to 0.023. So most people might think that, oh, okay, so where did those other videos get those predictions about, you know, one cent? And I myself am a big Shiba Inu, you know, well, I wouldn't say big, but I'm a member of the community, just like you guys, and you know, we all want our returns and to get high. So what I did is I ended up researching a bit more, and I discovered that in the ecosystem of Shiba Inu, there are 3 tokens. We've got Bone, Shiba Inu, and Leash. Shiba Inu, this one is probably like the retail. This one is like the people's coin. It's got incredibly high circulating supply and really low price, and so it's really attractive to people who are new to crypto space and people who are really hopeful, and you know, such as, you know, you and myself. In fact, that's how I got into cryptocurrency. And Leash is more, it's got a lower supply. It's geared towards, I'll probably say retail. I mean, like more commercial investors. The price is typically higher. At the moment, I think Leash is, I've got it here. Leash, also known as Doge Killer, is currently 2,000. That's the price per coin. And it's that high because the supply of Leash is actually pretty low. It's 107. But interestingly, Bone. This is the part which is quite interesting. At the moment, Bone will only become available after ShibaSwap is launched, and they'll only be able to they will mint a maximum of 250 tokens in the lifetime of this, of which most of those tokens are going to be minted within the first 2 weeks during a liquidity event. So you might think, okay, so what? Well, personally, I think that this one is this is probably the most important token of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So important, though, that you'll realize that the developers actually, if you read the white paper, the developers actually didn't keep any SHIB token. They minted, you know, a copious amount of tokens, but they didn't really hold any of them for themselves. Typically these days, when people create a new crypto project, they keep a percentage. They would keep, let's say, you know, a few percentage of this, so that you know, they can keep for themselves as developers and admins to help run the coin and to run marketing. But the experiment of Shiba Inu was to let this entire ecosystem be decentralized. That means it's run by the community. That is you and me. If you're a holder of Shiba, you are a part of the Shiba community, and ultimately we're going to decide what happens to Shiba Inu and the price. And how that's going to happen is ultimately when ShibaSwap releases, those of us who are going to stake and farm our SHIB token into the ShibaSwap will be allocated bone tokens, and bone tokens are what's known as governance tokens. Governance, that pretty much means we will vote. We'll be able to vote on the direction in which Shiba Inu will take. Anyway, I'm digressing big time. Let's carry on with our little with our little project. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention during that ShibaSwap liquidity event. Okay, I'll read it here. It says to get ShibaSwap off on the right pool, we're having a 2-week liquidity event, and pretty much during this liquidity event, it says ShibaSwap they'll mint 1,000 bone per block. That means during that period of time, that's when this bone will begin to get minted. And an important bit to know is, remember I said that the Shiba Inu developers took 0 Shiba token for themselves. However, now this is the token which they'll ultimately be interested in. You're going to see how interesting that is. If you guys have been part of the community, you know that our developers are very active on social media, on Discord, and so we like to think that we are pretty close with our developers, at least in terms of social media interaction. Now, what was I going to say? So 5% of that. Let me see. Okay, the future of ShibaSwap. To assure the longevity of ShibaSwap and the Shiba Inu ecosystem, 5% of all bone per block will be allocated pretty much to the dev wallets. That means of this 250 million, 5% of it actually is going to go to the development team. And this is where you're going to start seeing some very interesting projects come out. Because if you think about it, Shiba Inu at the moment, guys, is exactly, where are we? Currently ranked 29th out of 10,000 cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. We're ranked 29th in terms of market cap. There are close to 1 million people watching it. The price is still really low, and none of this has happened with any sort of formal marketing at all. It's just community driven. That's how powerful the Shiba Inu community is. We're able to rank easily within the top 40 out of 10,000, and this is before any marketing has done. So you're probably wondering, so what does that have to do with anything? Let's have a look. So 5% of this, I'm going to put that in there, is actually 12.5 million. So this is what the devs, how many are going to be allocated to the devs. Now let's see a typical market cap of a coin which has 250 mil. I'm just going to go here. I haven't practiced this, so I'm just going to have a quick look. What do I think has? Okay, let's see. What does Cardano have? Circulating supply, 31 billion. No, I'm going to look for something else. Maybe Uniswap? I probably should have checked this before. Okay, so Uniswap. That looks to me like 500 million? Yeah, 500 million. Okay, cool. So it's got twice as much, but yeah, okay, we'll work with that. So Uniswap has that much. Let's just see. We said Uniswap has a market cap currently of 10 billion. So let's assume that at some point we end up getting. Okay, when is ShibaSwap coming out? Let's just say July. And this is hypothetical, by the way. Let's put 10 billion, a market cap of 10 billion. That pretty much means at a certain point in time, and this honestly, guys, it could take years. I don't know what this is, but then 10 billion, it's certainly possible in the crypto world. So if we have a $10 billion market cap, can you see the development team of Shiba Inu will have accumulated, what is this number here? Is that 500 million? 500 500 mil to a handful of developers. And if you read the white paper, this is going to this liquidity will go towards the ecosystem. At least half of that is going to go, it says here, will be towards the continued advancement of our Shiba Inu ecosystem. And it's to keep the momentum going and to provide rocket fuel, pretty much to try and our very best to take this project to the moon. You're going to see after ShibaSwap, it's going to happen. They have they're going to be releasing what's on their top secret rough map. So there's additional agendas which are going to come out, which will probably which I'm really excited to hear about. So I know we're focusing on SHIB at the moment, and yes, we all want our SHIB to increase in price. You're going to find that most people, bone is going to be where it's at. You never know. Let's just I'll play with this. If, for example, during the liquidity event, let's say I stake all my my SHIB and any liquidity pools which I have, I don't know, let's just say I can make 1,500 bone. That's actually not bad. Literally from nothing, if I can somehow mint a share of just 1,500 bone within the period of the liquidity event, I have no idea exactly how to get up to that. That's 60 grand, you know. Anyway, I just thought that it would be fun to have a play with this. So this is what I've designed at the moment, this Shiba Inu calculator, and I intend to it's a fun tool, you know. It's not financial advice, you know, I have to say that. It's just a fun educational tool to see the relationship between circulating supply, market cap, and the price. And let's do some burning. Let's assume if I come back to SHIB, we let's just say we now have a market cap of I'm going to try to be realistic. I'll reduce this to 107 or something like that. Let's see what happens. And we're going to burn, let's just say the Shiba Inu community decides to try, and we're going to burn 95%. If we burn 95% of the coins at a market cap of about, is that 107? There's too many zeros, I keep forgetting. I think that's 107 billion. We had 0.05. By then I will be close to a millionaire. See what else I can do. I think we can try to take it to, because I know Ethereum at the moment has a market cap of 200,000. Yeah, let's be ambitious and see if we can get a market cap of 200,000. Where can I get those? I'm just gonna add this until it gets as close to the 2,000 as possible. Yeah, 200,000. Oh, here we go. So at a 200,000 market cap, if we burn 95% of the circulating supply, we will definitely get to 1 cent. And my little investment of $140 would you know, leave me in a millionaire position in this little scenario. So anyway, just wanted to show you this fun little tool. I've been having a lot of fun just messing around with it. Over the time, I'm just gonna keep adding, see if I can add additional functionality to it. and maybe I'll continue making my videos and referencing this. I'm trying to build a segment which sort of talks about yielding and staking and stuff, but in this return section, but it's incomplete at the moment. Let me know if anyone is interested, if anyone even watches these videos. I'm just going to keep pumping them out, and maybe I might release this to the community at some stage. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.